Hello there, I'm Jasper Degraeuwe, and here's the pitch for my upcoming research talk. The topic will be intelligent computer-assisted language learning from a learning environment to an ecosystem. But why the term ecosystem? Let's see. An ecosystem refers to all living things in an area and the way they affect each other and the area they live in. So, in the case of an ICALL ecosystem, the area where all this action takes place would be an online learning environment built on the principles of ICALL. ICALL environments can take many shapes and sizes, but the vast majority of them include the following set of features. As input data, corpora are used. These corpora have been processed using natural language processing techniques, which should allow performing much more fine-grained queries on the corpora. NLP can be considered the source of ICALL's intelligence and the characteristic that distinguishes ICALL from regular computer-assisted language learning. Naturally, an ICALL environment should also include an online interface in which users can consult the corpora, generate vocabulary lists, create and solve customized exercises, etc. Which brings us to the next question. Who are these users? Who lives in the ICALL ecosystem? First of all, there's of course students and teachers. But in our vision on the ecosystem, there should be another group of people taking part, namely the people who build the learning environment, people who carry out research into NLP methods for pedagogical purposes, people who design learning materials, etc. We've brought this heterogeneous group of people together under the umbrella term researchers/developers. By the way, this group of people should not be seen as a separate category, because it's very likely that researchers developers are combining their work with a teaching assignment, or the other way around, teachers who are also active in research or develop learning materials. Okay, now we know who lives in the ecosystem, but how do these groups of people affect each other, affect the environment, and how does the environment affect the people? We define three core aspects where these interactions take place. Three core aspects that, together, distinguish an ICALL ecosystem from a regular ICALL environment. First, we have the very basis of any learning environment, really. Students and teachers should be able to use and create language learning materials. So here, the environment affects students and teachers. Secondly, the ecosystem should allow students and teachers to gain so-called technological meta skills, skills that allow them to get the most out of the environment. These skills can be taught by the group of researchers and developers because they have those insights into how the environment works, into how ICALL works. So in this case, researchers, developers affect students, teachers. And finally, the students and teachers should also affect the environment and the researchers and developers behind it. For example, exercise responses could be collected and used as training data to improve the NLP-driven methods used in the environment. So that was the conceptual background. If you're interested in seeing the design of such an ecosystem in practice, I warmly invite you to my research talk on Tuesday, the 17th of January. See you then.